announcing Sparkles by the Move in Al Fajer. With fully furnished interiors and 30 plus amenities right within your building, this is your smart investment opportunity. Of voting, where 10 members were, council members were elected. You can see them here. And these 10 members elected their president. So um, we have Hassan, Parvati, Julika, Naomi, Gala, Mohammad Harun, um, and Aditya, who is unfortunately no longer with us. Sumaya, Elbin, and Hina. So these were our council members. So this is a first step for us, and we are hoping for more such activities with the students for student empowerment. We had our graduation, and it was a wonderful ceremony. Two students, Hussein Ali Sher, and we have Ayman Jafar Manegar, who moved from the Adult Skills Enrichment Program to the Supported and Inclusive Employment Program. How does this work? Can we move the slides manually? Yeah, can we move the slides manually, please, till then? Can somebody help me? Yeah. So we had a gardening activity for the senior classes, and we have such a beautiful garden now. In the summer, the garden may have dried up, so I hope that when you come for the first meeting with your children's teams, we take you down the garden path. You can see the garden for yourself. It's beautiful and a good place to sit and relax. Next slide. We had a Mother's Day on the 21st of March. How many of you attended the Mother's Day? Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, it was wonderful. All the mothers had a wonderful time. We had a mother, Monique, who not an Al-Noor mother, who came and gave her insights. We had a few activities for the mothers, and I think they had a wonderful time. Yeah, can we move to the next slide? So this is a big success for us. We had four students receive job opportunities. We have Awais, who's an ex-student who's got a job with Transmed. Khushbu, another ex-student with Bellersdorf. Shrenik, an ex-student who got a job with Hilton Garden at the Choitrams. Next slide. How many of you attended the swimming gala? One of the most spectacular events this year. It was such a pleasure to see our students in swimming, having a great time in the water, and performing for their parents. It was, I think, one of the highlights of the year. 107 students participated. Next slide. Okay. We had a community called for Safety and Inclusion, where we had a panel of people from various government agencies. We had on the panel, we had somebody from the immigration, we had people from Dubai, the ambulance, who else was there? We had Emirates Airlines. So we find that parents, our parents have challenges when they have to seek services in the community. So we got these people here. I think even Dubai municipality was here. We got these people here to share with us and our parents about the services that they have for people of determination. How many of you attended? Going to be an annual event, and please feel free to share with us what you would like in the next year, and we'll try and see if we can have those people here on the panel and benefit, and all of us can benefit from it. Yeah. We had an immunization program, parent awareness sessions on healthy eating, PICA. We had screening camps for our students. We had an ophthalmology camp, a dental camp, and an ENT camp. I think this is again, this focus is going to continue, and next year we will have more such camps. Yeah. Our staff are engaged in many research projects. We have a vision project called SCARY, which is ongoing. The impact of vocational training on acquiring skills for job placements. So this is a vocational a research project which is being conducted by the vocational training team. Oral hygiene project, which is being done by the occupational therapists, speech and language therapists, and the assistive technology specialists. We also have a core stability training, effect of motor performance and quality of life in people of determination, which is being done by the Therapy and Specialist Services Department. So next. Our staff have made presentations in not only in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, and outside the UAE as well. So these are some of the presentations that have been made. Yeah. Next. It continues. So like I said, in India and overseas. Now, so this is what happened last year. Now we come to the do's and don'ts. The parent contract. How many of you have signed the parent contract? So this is where I talk about some things that are absolutely mandatory. Signing of the parent contract is mandatory. Without signing the parent contract, we are not legally allowed to provide services for our students. So your child will not be able to come to the center if the contract is not signed. So please, those of you who have not signed the contract, you can do it today. Sindhu is there to help you. And the contract is online, easy. It's easy to sign, so please do it at the earliest. So along with the contract, a few documents have to be submitted. Your child's updated POD card and residency documents. So, any doubts? Okay, next. Now I can use this. Thank you so much. Healthcare Department, Communication and Roles. So this is another list of, we'd like to tell you what we do in the Healthcare Department and what we cannot do. We at our Healthcare Department works under the regulation of Dubai Healthcare Authority. So as a school health facility, there are many things that we cannot do. We have a doctor and we have a nurse, but the doctor and nurse have, they are limited because they function from a school. They are not able to do things that you find doctors and nurses are able to do in clinics and hospitals. Okay, so let me read those things out to you. The Healthcare Department, basically, as per their mandate, they communicate with you. They have different roles and privileges that I've told you. For example, many parents ask us, oh, my child is sick, why don't you prescribe medication and give it to my child? A school doctor cannot do that. She stands to lose her license if she prescribes medication. So we cannot, our school doctors cannot do that. Now, along with the healthcare department, you will find that the transdisciplinary intervention team of your child ask you to undergo certain assessments, certain tests, medical tests. So recommendations for medical assessments, consultations, and medical advice are made based on the healthcare team's observation and also their clinical observation and the clinical observations of the other members of the team. So certain results in your child. So we may ask you to undergo those tests, please do so. So I think many parents have gone to their home countries during the vacation and their children have undergone tests. Are there any amongst you who have done that? Yeah. So please, once you receive the reports, please, please, please share it with our healthcare team. They in turn will make sure that your child's team has gone through the report, and then our services can be tailored to suit or any changes, any health related changes that your child may have. So okay, again, medical management, the center's medical team, like I mentioned, cannot prescribe medication. The center will prescribe medication only if it is prescribed to be taken every 6 hours or more frequently. If one of the dosages falls within the working day, then we will administer the medication. Otherwise, we will not. The medication has to have a valid prescription. By valid prescription, I mean a prescription by a licensed DHA physician. If we have prescriptions from back home, they are not valid. Is that clear? We will stand to lose our license if we administer medication using prescriptions that are not from the UAE. So the medication can be prescribed only after the doctor or the nurse reviews the documents and makes sure that it is safe for the center to administer the medication. And please ensure that the medication is clearly labeled, the prescribed and in the original container, because we have to see a lot of things. I hope you all understand that if we pack the medicines in another jar, we cannot, it has to be in the original packing. Don't send it in the student's bag. Please, any medication you have to speak to the healthcare team directly, because they are the ones who are knowledgeable enough to ask you the right questions and to make sure that the medication is provided safely. Am I more audible now? Okay, thank you. Yeah. You may have to send it, but only after you speak to the doctor or nurse, yeah? Because then they know when to expect it. Not if you put it in the, if you speak to your special educator and send the medication, that will not work. Yeah, there's no use, yeah? Yeah. So, yeah. Is that okay, Stephen?
As a backup, we always keep one packet of medicine, which is like more
that routine medication we will have at the center, like the paracetamols and.
Instead of Adol, we keep Fevadol, which is sugar free. That is the reason I'm saying.
So all the medicine administration is done by SSDH. Okay, Panadol is administered by the healthcare. If your approach is not approved in that list, it has to be given a prescription. So you give us a prescription, and
So maybe what we can do is that when we go to doctor, we
Yeah, if you can get a prescription, yeah.
because there is on keto diet, he cannot be given any medicine which contains sugar. I think they don't contain sugar.
sure, that's prescription. Because that shows us
Okay, thank you.
Yeah? Anybody else with any query about this? So, so we are the healthcare team. When if you find that your child is not feeling well, and the child is brought to the clinic, the healthcare team will contact you. The healthcare team may also ask you to take your child home. They will do it. They will not do it if your child is, if they know that it is safe for us to retain your child in the class. They'll only do it if it is important that your child rests, or your child may have something which is contagious and cannot be at the center. So there are times when we call the parent and ask them to pick up their child, and we get told, oh, we can't do it, we are in a meeting. Please, it becomes challenging for the center because the student is anyway isolated. If they have a contagious condition, they are isolated, they need the rest, they need the support, they need to go home and be in their own beds and sleep. So please make sure that if you get called and if you're asked to take your child home, it is for a reason that the healthcare team asks you to do that. Please make sure that your child has some trimmed nails, clean hair, free of head lice, and wears the right kind of clothing, and does not have body odor. These things are hygiene related, and there are some of it which are contagious, like the head lice. If there is head lice, we will call you and ask you to take your child home. Make sure your child has a healthy, balanced diet. So the exclusion, when we want your child to go home, could be for an infectious disease. All these are based on the guidelines we receive from DHA. Anybody? School attendance and leave policy, please, we would like your child to be regular. That helps not only you, it helps us and it helps your child, because when your child is regular, they receive the services that we are here to provide regularly, and that helps in better outcomes for your child. So attendance is very important. It really helps if your child is regular. But we do understand that sometimes there are health reasons, or for events back home, you need to travel, you need to have long absences. So please take prior approval so that we are aware that your child is not going to be with us. So a program for your child can be altered accordingly. It's not just attendance that we would like you to adhere to, we would also like you punctuality. We start at 8 o'clock. In fact, we would prefer if your child comes between 7:30 and 8, because the first session starts at 8 o'clock. Those who are traveling on the school bus, I know it's not a problem. The buses come here, and your child, you don't have to worry about that. But those who bring their children in, please, please, please make sure that your child arrives here on time. Because when your child is late, it impacts not only your child is missing out on that session, but when a staff from the class comes to pick up your child from the reception, they are abandoning the students in the class, they are abandoning the session in the class to come and pick up your child. So it's the whole class that suffers if your child comes late to school. So requesting all of you to make sure that your children come to school, are not only regular in their attendance, but also come to school on time. So sessions start at 8 a.m. Every day, Monday to Friday, but they end at 11:30 on Friday and 1 p.m. on the rest of the days. So if the sessions start at 8 o'clock, that means by 8 o'clock, they should have come to the center, taken their washroom break, put their bags away, and be ready to go. Yeah. So, which means you can't come at 8. You have to come before 8. So we, at the center, all the staff are trained on student protection. The center staff are well placed to observe outward signs of abuse. We believe in providing a safe and nurturing learning environment for our students. And we have a system in place. You can see there are 2 of these boards within this room, and we have these boards all around the center with a QR code, which people who observe signs of abuse, not just our staff, but also visitors who come to the center, those who are aware of any abuse that the student may be undergoing. We have a system in place to collect information about it, and we have a system in place to follow up and address abuse. So I wanted to inform you about that. The next thing is, so if there is a suspicion, complaint or evidence of abuse, we will carry out, the student protection team would carry out an investigation about it. So the center reserves the right to contact relevant authorities or the police without notifying parents or guardians if it is in the student's best interest. So so how many of you have taken the survey for the Al-Noor Parent Support Group? Wonderful, wonderful. So out of the 210 registered at that time, there were 210 students in October. Out of the 210 students that were registered at the center, 96 parents participated in the survey. The parents themselves have identified that there are 25 parent support organizations in the UAE, which is really wonderful. How many of you are members of other support groups? How many of you, I think that I should have worded the question differently. How many of you are not members of other support groups? So we plan to start one at the center called PAN, Parents of Al-Noor. So before we go there, we want to talk, the parent support groups that are out there, a lot of them engage in social events, lectures, talks by experts, outings, information sharing, activity based like sports, art and craft, music, dance. So There is a lot out there, but we still feel, the parents also feel the need to have an Al-Noor support group. So in the survey, 83% of the parents voted for a support group within Al-Noor. So we need a support group that is for the parents and by the parents. So we are planning a support group that we are only going to provide an environment for it to grow. But the support group will be completely parent driven, and we are here, the support group is here to advocate for the rights of our students and for people of determination in general. So we will have the Al-Noor support group hopefully will have trainings, seminars, group sessions, and last but not the least, advocacy for people of determination. So the role of the parents, you will serve as a community representing our students, representing people of determination to identify their needs and plan and implement activities for the benefit of people of determination. So what are our core objectives? Emotional support, information and education, advocacy, skill building, community building, resource sharing, and encouragement of inclusion. This is not sequenced properly. So, okay, we are back to what we did last year. Last year, AI has come to stay, and Al-Noor should not be left behind. So AI is now going to be a very integral part of everything we do. It's going to be an integral part of your child's education. So a small video of what we are doing with AI. So these are the different AI that is used at the center for your students and for the staff as well. We have included AI in the Al-Noor curriculum, and our staff have attended a lot of conferences on AI. So the Al-Noor curriculum, which was set in motion last year, the revised curriculum, we revise our curriculum every 5 years. So to introduce anything new that is there in the field. So that, the last year's curriculum, in last year's revision included AI. Future plans for Al-Noor is procurement of AI resources, because without that we can't proceed any further. We're going to have a Al-Noor AI focus group, and we are going to introduce, we are going to expand the AI in the curriculum, and training in the Universal Design for Learning 3.0, which includes AI. Personal laptops for students. How many of you received a circular for a personal laptop for your child? Yeah. So it was not sent to everybody. It was sent to a few students at the center. Why personal laptop? Why can't they use the desktop why can't they use a desktop in their classes? How many of you are working? Among the working individuals, how many of you work on desktops? Only one hand came up, huh? Only one. How many of you will use your colleague's laptop? If you're given you don't have your laptop, how many of you will use your colleague's laptop with enthusiasm? Why not?
It's personal, something personal.
It's something personal.
It's yours.
Yeah. Can I have any more answers?
I think they don't share also because they are also having their security issues there.
They're having their security issues.
And also a sense of confidence. If you have your own personal laptop, it's like you are more confident to work on that.
I like that answer. It's a sense of confidence. If you have your own personal laptop, you're more confident to work on it. But everything is important. Security, confidentiality, ease. And how many of you have made your own personal adjustments to your laptop? Like added a mouse, an external mouse. Has anybody done that? Yeah. So you have made your own adaptations, isn't it? To make that laptop yours and to make it more accessible to you, right? We've all done things, we all maybe increase the brightness, we do a lot of things to make the laptops your own. So how many of you think that our students also deserve that same option? Which is why we want them to bring their laptops from home, their laptop, with their specifications. Many of them have access challenges, much more than you and me in this room. So those accessibility features, some of them require special apps. Those special apps which are there only in their laptop and nobody else's. That makes it their own laptop. Today my laptop is giving me trouble. Do I want to take somebody else's laptop? No, I don't. I want my laptop to be fixed and back with me. So it is very, very important. It's very important in the journey of learning, and it's very important for them to feel in their journey of empowerment also, to feel confident. This is my laptop and this is where I work. I do good work on my laptop. We all know that there are going to be certain things that are going to change this coming October. Microsoft is going to withdraw support to devices which are older than a certain generation. We are very conscious of all that, and we have come up with a configuration that we think is best suited for your child's needs. So this is it. These are the specifications that your laptop needs. You can take a short picture of the QR code. And the laptop should have a laptop carry bag as well. So if it is difficult for a carry bag, even trolley bag, we are one place where trolley bags are not banned. Your child can get a trolley bag. Yes.
Is it for the primary students also, if I'm not misunderstood, it's like, thank you, like they are using their own iPads or?
Yeah. So what we have done is we've identified a few students, and those parents have been sent a circular.
Okay.
So it's only for those. It's not for everybody. It's not applicable for everybody.
Okay.
The next thing is the tablet device that is coming up. So that is so laptops with touchscreen. So there are two here. Can the team explain the difference?
Some students, based upon what they're working on in their IEPs and based upon their current level in the ICT skills, some of them have been recommended laptops with touchscreen for enhanced accessibility features, and some of them have been recommended laptops, regular laptops you and I use, but which should be customized for their individual needs. So about more than 70 students, 70 plus students have been sent individualized circulars in the month of April 2025. And some of our parents have been sending the personalized laptops with their students, but not all. So this forum is a place for us to encourage all of you to please,
All the 70.
all the 70. And this is not as if the students who do not get this circular don't need laptops in the future. Depending on how their IPs are going to be framed this academic year and how they're going to grow in their ICT skills, they will definitely be requiring laptops in the future. And this is for those who already received the circulars. Please send laptops with your students in the current academic year. Thank you.
So one more doubt.
Sure.
The next one is about the tablet devices.
Yes.
So has a circular been sent to?
Yes. So we have not sent any particular circular recommending tablet devices for individual students. However, many of our students use very many apps, and those students who use apps for communication have been recommended to buy certain tablets based on certain specifications. That has been given individually to each parent. For the current academic year, we encourage all parents who send personal touch-based devices or tablets with their students to ensure that they have protective covers with the tablets for the protection of these expensive devices and to prevent damage. So please ensure that, and we can recommend good quality all-around protection that you can buy. We can recommend the kind of brand that we believe will help protect the tablet and prevent it from damage. So particularly for tablets, we haven't sent any circular.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry.
So, so you can use trolley bags, like I mentioned. Tablet devices. Some of your children use tablet devices for communication. It's so easy for us to communicate with each other. We use speech for communication. Makes life very easy, and some of us communicate a lot. But for the students of Noor, your children, for some of them communication is a huge challenge. We have to have alternative means of communication, and our recommendation, we encourage you to use these communication devices at home. There are some parents who have sent us, sent us messages with, relating how they have communicated with their child using the communication device and how rich that experience was. So please try it, all of you. I hope many of you are using communication devices at home with your children. It gives them all a voice. If you do that, your child has a voice. So your speech therapist, assistive technology specialist would have given you, specifications of what is required for your child, what apps are required. So please use those. It's not only for communication, for learning. There are several apps that can be used on communication, on tablet devices, which through which your child is able to learn, enjoy and learn. So let's make sure that our children have communication, have tablet devices. We have specifications for that as well. So this presentation will be sent to you as a PDF. So I think if you will be able to click on this link and get the details of. So you can see that the brand the brand details are given. Along with it, also the iPad cover details are given. It goes to show how important the team thinks that it is to keep the iPad safe. These are expensive devices, and one fall can damage them. So it's better to make sure that they are well protected.
So not all parents are recommend
It is good to have laptop, not all.
Not all.
70 people have been sent. Yeah. So Maita is still, she's using the tablet. Yeah. So that will be good for her. And inshallah, one day you will get a circular saying that Maita requires an iPad, requires a laptop. Yeah. I guess laptop. Yeah. Inshallah. Yeah. Pardon? Tabs are recommended for all students. Yeah. So the differences between these are the top top brands for tablets. Even between them, iPad, there are more iOS-based apps which are, which benefit our students, which is why the Apple devices are placed on top. So, but it's up to you. It could be an Apple device or Samsung. So throughout the year, you receive, how many of you are overwhelmed by Al-Noor's communication? Really apologize for it, but I'd like to give you the rationale for it. Your child has a big team of educators, therapists, specialists working with your child. So, from in their domains, they may have either something to communicate with you, they may have something to ask you, something to tell you, and most of them may expect you to fill forms. So, I know it is tedious. And you say, oh, yet another form, yet another thing that I'm supposed to do, but please do it.
We have to do it twice.
Yes. Maybe you can share the, yeah, I totally get it. I totally understand. No, but it is, I'm a parent myself, so I know how challenging it is when the school bombards you with communication. It can, in fact, sometimes I know parents miss out on some very critical communication. There was this parent who missed out on our safety and inclusion event, which is so important for everybody, because they said in the sea of circulars that you sent, this was lost. But apologies, but please fill the questionnaires. Please look at the team's diary. Some of the questionnaires that come from the TDI team comes through the team's diary. How many of you are familiar with the team's diary? So the team's diary has a lot of communication that is directly related to the program. So they will send you questionnaires to fill. They will send checklists. They also give you information about your child's progress, or maybe some challenges that that your child faced during the routine. So please read all of it, and when there are questionnaires that need to be written, please do it. There is, how many of you know that there is this document that is a questionnaire that is sent twice a year called the HBI feedback format?
3 times.
Any idea what HBI is? Oh my God, please a round of applause. I thought nobody would answer this question, but I'm so impressed. That shows how engaged you are. Home-based intervention. We have your child for 5 hours in the day. The rest 19 hours the child is with. Some time on the bus and then the rest of the time at home. Unless we work together, the progress will be not at the pace that we would like to have. So whatever we do at the center, some of it we would like you to do at home. So I think when the individualized education plan is made, this is communicated through a meeting to all of you. So at the end of each term, we would like you to tell us how that home-based intervention went. If you're finding it challenging, we can have meetings with you to explore simple ways in which you can incorporate this training at home. But please fill up those forms. It is very, very vital information for us. Sleep support questionnaire, sleep diaries. For a number of students at the center, sleep is a huge challenge. Your child may not follow the circadian clock, like stay awake in the morning and sleep at night. How many of you face that challenge? So, so when your child does not sleep at night, do you sleep?
No.
No.
Morning I get up. Morning I drink in the coffee in the morning. So
That's how it should be, Zainab. That's how it should be.
Normally I drink in the coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
So normally I got up. Then
Yes.
Morning I got up at 9 o'clock I got up. 5 o'clock I got up. Since morning I was thinking of you and talk.
Thank you so much.
Then suddenly I got up, I saw medicine, and then I suddenly I take a part in the morning. So
Great.
morning I change the routine.
That's exactly what we all have to do. Change the routine. A big round of applause for Zainab. She woke up at 5 o'clock today morning because she knew she had to come to the center. So that's what I meant. It is important, sleep is so important. So we encourage in fact, our social workers would be following up with you to maintain sleep diaries, which means keep a record of when did your child sleep, so that we can come up with a solution to ensure your child's, the circadian clock, the clock that we have within our body is aligned to day and night. Data collection on Gestalt language processors. How many of you know if your child is a Gestalt language processor or not? Very nice, very nice. So we need data from parents on how your child communicates, especially those who are Gestalt language processors. So you will receive forms for that. Please fill them. Sensory profile data, every year we send you the form. We'd like you to send it back. There are so many other forms. We will send you the circular, they'll send you this presentation. Please, please, please fill up those forms. I know it is tedious, but it is useful information for us. HBI feedback, I already spoke about that. Role of parents. You fulfilled your role, attend trainings. It could be online, on-site. We will, as much as possible, we'll try to make the trainings online for parents who are working. Keep the engagement with your child's team. The team's diary is an excellent way for you to keep in touch. If you would like us to have a meeting, a video meeting, a face-to-face meeting, we are happy to do that. Just inform us, we will do it. Most importantly, in the team's diary, through the year, your child's team sends videos. Have you all received videos?
Yes.
Have you all seen the videos of your child? Yeah. So the videos could be progress videos, the videos could be, intervention strategies videos. So they're all very important. It's important for you to know where your child stands. So we understand. How many of you come to attend demos at the center? So we've been informed that these demos sometimes can be challenging because one after the other these demos are held. So a parent comes on a Monday, then comes on a Tuesday, comes on a Wednesday. So a parent has to take off on several days just to ensure that they attend all the demos. We will kind of get all the demos done on the same day, so that there's one day off you take and everything is done. We will also have certain therapists who will do demos together, because ultimately you have to, a holistic approach is the best approach. Sometimes we loan resources to you, because you may need. We have loaned many things to parents before, many resources, sometimes standing frames, sometimes wheelchairs, wedges, switches. So please return it at the end of the year, or if you don't have use for it anymore. So yeah, future plans for the center. We have a new a software that has been developed to record all the activities that we have at the center, right from assessment to intervention to reports, through the software, so that the whole system is fully automated and works efficiently. We are planning to work on AI skills for your children. Intensive parent trainings. How many of you attended parent trainings last year? So we are going to intensify the parent training, because we think that is very critical for the progress of your child. We have more camps. We had a lot of medical camps last year. We plan to introduce more, because we know that most of our children have some health challenges, and it is difficult. It is for you to get consultation, expert consultation in the UAE. Why not bring it to the center? Why not bring it to the center, so that all our parents can benefit from it? Focus on self-advocacy. Each one of us is important. Our people of determination are equally important. Just like we have rights, we have duties. They also have rights and duties. And very often they don't know that. They do as told, because we think, we believe that our children need to be guided at all times. They are not capable of making decisions, but sometimes they surprise us. We at Al Noor believe that each one of us, including our students, has a right to make decisions that are important in their lives. So our focus on self-advocacy is going to intensify. We will also work on workplace skills, not only students from the supported and inclusive employment program, but also those who are part of the adults skills enrichment program will work intensively on workplace skills. We are looking at holistic health and wellness, and I'd like to talk to you about sheltered employment. So some of our students have excellent skills. They have wonderful skills. They are able to perform tasks very well, but within the center. They find it difficult to exist in a place which is not compassionate, which is not supportive of their of their needs. We in Al-Noor would like to start a sheltered employment program where we receive work from outside and we will ensure that the students complete that work. But for that we need work. We need a regular stream of work. We have approached our sustainability and community relations team to support us in that. We approach you as well as our parents to help us keep our students gainfully employed in work. So please, you all work in different organizations. If there is some work, if you would like to talk to us about it, there is Shruti Natkarni whom you can contact, and she will tell you what kind of work our students can do, and we would like to get a regular stream of work. So looking forward to your support. And this year we will have our sports day. Last year we had our swimming gala, and this year, and we'd like full attendance for it from parents. Uniforms. The uniforms are going to change. So we are going to make it.
It's better.
Huh?
Long time there, same color, same everything.
Yeah, so we are going to change. The thing is, we were, the reason why we couldn't change is we were stuck with our current uniform provider. Our contract is ending, which I remember during our last meeting, I did mention that the uniform is going to change, but there was no change because of our contract obligations. But it will change. The uniform is going to be very flexible. We are going to take into account the needs of our students, and the uniforms will have a lot of, we're trying to make it more accessible for our students to wear them as independently as they can. So, so that is in the pipeline. You will be informed by circulars again about the change. So watch that space.
Do you have an idea when? Because school is starting Monday.
Yeah, so okay, good question. That was the second point.
Okay.
So there is, they can continue with the old uniforms. There will be a period of transition where some students will be wearing the old uniform and some will be wearing the new ones. So that is okay.
They already provided the new ones?
No. We are not. We are going with another provider.
Okay, yeah.
So we are working on the different accessibility. So in this year we will release it. So it's okay. The current uniform is okay, and the transition period where there will be some students wearing one uniform and other students wearing other. That is fine.
But we will be looking at maybe throughout the school year or towards the third term?
Shruti, would you like to answer that?
Just to have an idea of how much uniform to buy extra.
Good point.
I was asking in regards to the transition of the uniform, are we aiming towards the end of the school year, meaning third term, or throughout the year there will be a change? So we have an idea of, how much, because the uniform is not exactly cheap, and when you go
Yeah.
and buy it for your kids, it's a lot. Plus our children, most of our children will tend to spoil it constantly.
Yeah.
So just to have an idea.
So we'll start the transition by second term, somewhere in the second term. Until the end of this academic year, the transition period will be between both the uniforms, and next academic year will
Gradually.
transfer to the new one.
And if if you feel the uniform is still good, and it can be a gradual shift.
Just to have an idea, because I was planning to get all of it out and got it to pieces. So like this, I would not go overboard now, I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Because the new one will come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then,
So why they send circular for the uniform? To collect uniforms, and they already have the plan that they are gonna change it.
The circular should come somewhere in the second term, and that is after Jan.
No. It is for the last year. That was the standard circular that was sent.
The question is, we got the circular to buy uniforms for this year.
Yeah. That was the standard circular that went.
That went out. So,
Sorry about that.
So it's
Yeah.
better we
Yeah.
refrain by letting
Yeah.
you and wait for them.
and we will send this message out to all those parents also who are not able to make it here today to make that
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Shruti, I think the circular was sent that if they have outgrown the size, so this is the
So that if your child has outgrown, you will have to buy the uniform.
Yeah, for those reasons. Your uniform has worn out, or like you said, it gets spoiled, just for a change. Idea is better to buy lesser sets. Yes.
Yeah. So if your child has outgrown, you will have to anyway buy the uniform. And yeah, you can limit the number of.
Just look at the cost also, they're very expensive.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We're keeping that in mind. Yeah, thank you.
Did they
In-house tailoring last year, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, actually,
our children also will get an opportunity one day to work with that?
yeah. So we have a department that is working on teaching tailoring skills to our students, but they are not equipped to manage 200 students' uniforms.
You will need a professional.
Yeah.
You can't have it.
And with the monogram and everything.
May I
you'll
just say
need.
that the uniform we currently have, it's very nice and good. But quality-wise, for the price they charge is not very high.
Yeah.
You know, that having two kids and having gone to different uniforms, especially the elders, it's not exactly from threads, it's not exactly the high quality.
Yeah. So we will try and resolve all that price, accessibility.
I would like to suggest the clothes should be stretchable and soft.
Yeah. So we'll have different options. There'll be those students who where the texture is important for them. So we will have soft fabrics, but there'll be those who would like to dress more formally, like us. So both options will be available. Another thing that Shruti brought up, that if there's too much customization, then it becomes then that will hike up the price.
It should be affordable for everyone.
Yeah,
Because
as much as possible.
As I see, it's very high.
Yeah.
But the quality is normal.
Yeah, true. I agree. Yeah.
At least for the uniform shop, we need any place to be near the center, either to allocate a place inside the center or to return it to trends in Times Square.
Yeah.
Because currently it's in Borderland Mall, which is
Very far,
area,
yeah.
very far area.
Actually, we are trying to do something even better. We are trying to have uniform days at the center, so that and coincide it with our meeting days, so that parents can come here. We'll allocate a room for it, and you can meet the. Inshallah. This is what we are aiming for, So, Rashida, you had a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can order and get it here also.
So we will try and get the uniform distributors to Al Noor and do it so that it's easy for everybody.
Because what happens when we take our children there, it becomes difficult.
It becomes
to
difficult.
trial and
Yeah.
all.
So they'll have to arrange for a trial booth and everything. Yeah. And a changing.
Customization may require the professionals to give it.
Yeah. So uniforms. We have if you if you think your child needs extra sessions, there are certain number of sessions, therapy sessions and specialist sessions that we are able to provide during the working day. But if you feel that your child needs extra sessions, we have the Al Noor Community Clinic that operates after center's working hours, that is after 2:30. We have a psychologist there as well. So if you need, if some assessments are required, psychological assessments are required, please feel free to avail the services.
There is a requirement of a physical report, health report for Sami to go for horse riding at this particular place.
asked from the Alamal, but they did not. Is there a possibility that I could get a health report from these services that you have mentioned here?
So, good point. Let me talk to the team and get back to you. With the health report, we have to see what as school health physicians we can do. We have a mandate. We have a very strict mandate. If this is under within what we can do, definitely.
It is a document that they submit and the doctor has to sign on their document.
Yeah. So if it's some.
Child is physically fit to go on who's right.
Sure. If that's something we can do, we will try and do it. Yeah. So my colleague Suman will get in touch with you. Yeah. Yeah. So these are the services that are currently provided: ABA, counseling, psychological assessments, occupational therapies, physical therapies, special education, and the ASDAN program is covered. Speech therapy, assistive technology intervention, family guidance, and vision rehab. Family guidance package is when the social worker comes into the picture. The social worker, it's a counseling by them to help you with, to support you in trying to get the best services for your child. Yeah. So this is a community clinic's details. Building futures together. Okay. So what is Al-Noor? Are you all aware that Al-Noor is a not-for-profit organization? So, and that's what it's been for since it was instituted in 1981. We have currently 200 plus students with a wide range of conditions. I can proudly say that nowhere in the UAE will you find such a diverse population of people of determination than Al-Noor. It is one place where you have students under the same roof, those with cerebral palsy, with autism, with intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, and regardless of the severity of the condition, under one roof. So that is something that we're very proud of. Our mission is to enable people of determination to develop skills, confidence, and independence. Since it's a not-for-profit organization, there are no profits, and every penny that we earn goes back into the system. So the services that we provide: special education, speech and language therapy, occupational therapy, psychology, vision rehab, community engagement awareness, music, sports, ICT, social work, vocational training, swimming, art and crafts, music, work placement, health care, and therapeutic intervention. So there is a lot that we provide. So we'd like you to understand the costs. The cost of operating the center is much higher than the tuition fee that we earn from you. We receive a tuition fee. The tuition fee that we receive covers 34% of our costs. 66% of the cost is a deficit. So 33.8 million. So where does the money go? The money goes in staff salaries and benefits, and our transport. The transport that your children use is also subsidized. We have a company called Emirates Transport that provides the transport. We pay them a certain amount every year. We are able to cover only 60% of the cost through bus fees. Most of it goes out of our pocket. The operation of the facility, the cleaning company, the management of it, the repairs, any new additions that we do, everything, all that also is part of the cost. The resources that we have for our students, the staff training that our staff undergo, we make sure that our staff are at the top of their professions. They are kept abreast with the latest developments in the field. So all that comes at a cost. So we have so many needs at the center. All our ICT resources have to be upgraded. We need newer resources for physical therapy. We need newer resources for ABA therapy. Everything, in fact, everything that happens at the center. And all that requires funds which are not budgeted for. Why am I talking about all these things to you? Any idea? Pardon?
Sponsors.
Yeah. If you know somebody, if you know people, if you think that your organization can support, and if you have friends, relatives whose organizations can support us, so kindly reach out to us. We will be very grateful because we need this money to support your children. And we are where we are today, but we don't want to be static. We want to grow. We want to add more services to what we do, and that we cannot do without funds. So, looking for your support. So, do you all have either data or Wi-Fi with you? How many of you follow the Al-Noor social media? Okay, I'm going to ask another question. How many of you don't follow the Al-Noor social media?
Don't follow any social media.
Okay, so I respect that. But if you are on social media, please follow the Al-Noor social media. It will help us to have more greater visibility. So that's it. With that, I come to an end of what I had to say. Thank you for your trust. And thank you for entrusting your children in our care. We really appreciate it. Do any of you have any questions? Yes.
Is there any available after school session for the students in the center?
Yeah.
Like extra ADA, extra OT for the student center after school?
Yeah. Here.
Yes. Can you share information about the timing and the cost?
Yes. So the timing is after 2:30. Because till 2:30, this clinic is run by our own staff. So they are supposed to work at the center till 2:30, but after 2:30 they become available to the clinic. We can send you, Suman, if you can ensure that this information is sent to. So this information will be sent to you. So what you have to do is ask for the service, and then if you are interested, it will be scheduled for you. So if there's a schedule, then you can bring your child as per the schedule. Yeah. Anybody else?
It's me.
Do you have a question, Zainab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today morning,
Question.
good morning everyone.
Good morning to you.
Today morning I just, if I'll get up early, then I can directly, I'll come on time.
Yes, you will come on time then.
If I receive I'll see if marriage is wrong.
Yeah.
So I'll just get, I'll take a bath and get ready and freshen up.
For a work here?
And freshen up.
Pardon?
I'm thinking for applying a work for
I-
universal BD for her.
Yes.
Yes, wallah.
Yes.
We are supporting.
We will talk to you.
Then if I can get up early, if I will get up early, time, and then I will see if this is wrong. So I'll just get up and then I'll pack my bag and then trolley and then I'll bring my bag and then this continue. Monday she will not come for change. So Monday she will not come for change. If possible, if marriage is allowed. So
We'll talk about that later. It's private talk.
marriage is allowed. Just inform me when she's free.
So this is for us. Okay.
Yeah.
So this
Secret
is a secret.
from you and
Secret.
me.
Yeah, between us. Okay.
Between you and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. If you don't have any questions, and so happy to have you all here, and looking forward to a great, successful year to 2025, 2026. I know you've been sitting for very long. You're in need of refreshments. There are cookies made by our staff, people of determination. So please have the cookies. Please have tea, coffee. And thank you. Yeah? Yeah, yeah.
Basically in this region,
Yes.
most of people have that vitamin D deficiency, right?
Yes, yes.
I had a discussion with doctors actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were preferring to have
Medication.
medication as well as if we can have this one exposure to the student morning 8 to 10.
Huh.
So morning 8 o'clock it is not that hard sun.
Huh.
So now that we have the beautiful garden,
Yeah.
is there something that we can
Yeah.
do for
I'll talk to them. I'll see how we can